Alright guys, yo, what up? It's your boy T-Dub with Blazing the Sports, guys. Just got done calling it was a hell of a fight, man. I still have questions about the official scorecards, but guys, it was a good fight. It was we saw Joshua go the distance. First time that he did not win by knockout. We're going to get into the 4K recap, guys, and also you got a chance to actually call in, guys, and hit your boy T-Dub up and let me know, what did you think about the fight? Do you believe the right man won? What do you think about the scorecards? What do you think about the ref? What do you think about the judges? What do you think about Wilder next? What do you think about anything? Again, guys, this is your boy T-Dub with Blazing the Sports. We are here live, guys. So, as I set it up for you guys to be able to call in, let's make sure it is. You know, want to make sure everybody is good. It gets a chance to call in. You can. Alright, let's see, where's it at? Boom. Alright, still getting set up. Let's see. Where is it at, guys? Settings. Alright, I think we're good, guys. Again, let me just check one thing to make sure TV's live. Alright, guys, alright, so we're live. T-Dub was Blazing in Sports. We just watched Anthony Joshua get the win over Joshua Parker. We saw much better effort by Joshua Parker than a lot of people thought that he would put up. Joseph Parker did a hell of a job of being able to at least slow down the offense by Anthony Joshua. Anthony normally comes out there, throws more jabs, and land that right hand on a more consecutive basis. But because of Parker had that really awkward movement, Southside of H-Town said that was a boring ass fight. The Goonie says AJ's overrated. Southside says the fight could have been a draw. Here's how I saw the fight. Southside, I saw Parker doing very well. At one point, I even had Parker maybe up on the scorecards slightly. When the fight was over, I would not have been mad with Joshua winning by a little bit, Parker winning by a little bit, or being a draw. But the fact is, guys, the fact is that the judges, it lets me know now, to be honest, if Wilder does take this fight, I'm not sure Wilder can win by decision in the UK. He will have to be what the Bomb Squad does and get a knockout. Guys, so remember, guys, if you do want a chance to call in, you can call right now. The lines are open, 314-884-1013. Voice your opinion on what do you think about the fight. Good or bad, doesn't matter. If you're an AJ fan, a Parker fan, a Wilder fan, guys, you can call in now and let me know. The Goonie is like, now I know why AJ ducked Wilder. Listen, guys, we're going to talk about whatever you want to talk about. Let me just get into the fight real quick. I thought early on, Joseph Parker was a little bit confused on how to get past that reach. I think that reach for Joshua did come into play with slowing down how well Parker will be able to land on Joshua, because he had a 6-inch reach advantage. A lot of his jab was catching air. Joshua started out a little bit better by landing his jab and going to the body with the right hand, either a straight right or hooking the right hand. But as the fight went on, Parker, guys, gained confidence. He was moving more, changing his angles up, doing different type of movements, which was throwing Joshua off. Now, at the beginning of every round, Joshua would press the action. The one bad thing about Parker, I would say, is you let Joshua move you to the ropes when he didn't even throw a punch. He didn't even throw a punch, and you let him move you to the ropes. Now, I would say this. Joshua, he looked like in the first half of the fight, he had energy. The back half of the fight, he fought in spurts. In the first half of the fight, you saw the jab a little bit more. You didn't see the right because Parker, when he threw his jabs, the subtle adjustment he made was he was going like this here, coming underneath Anthony's jab. The Goonie said Wilder should come to the UK. He shouldn't come to the UK. He would get robbed. Goonies, to be honest, I'm kind of right there with you, man. After watching this fight, now if the scorecards at the end of this fight would have been 114, 112, You know, something like that, you know, something that shows that it was close. I don't care if you gave it to Parker, if you gave it to Josh. If you want to give it to him, give it to him. But when you give scorecards 118 and 110, 118 and 110, 119 and 109, you saying absolutely Parker did absolutely nothing. You have just sent a message to the world, similar to the Avengers when they defeated the aliens from coming in the first Avengers. You sent a message to the world that we're not going to be dealing with. UK judging just sends a message in this world that there is no way that you can win a decision against AJ in his hometown, because if they had that fight, like Joshua just walking through Parker and beating him down like Parker wasn't doing anything at all. Guys, another thing, what about the referee? I didn't get it, guys. There was moments that you thought that Parker may have had Joshua hurt, or you saw Joshua, it was at least retreating, and they were throwing punches, and the referee was jumping in the middle of it. And stop it. I'm like, what are you doing? Shouldn't they be tied up? Shouldn't they be locked up? You jump in the middle every time. And here's what I'm starting to think, man, is that Parker, in order for Parker to have success, he had to do inside work. And this referee broke up many times inside work when there was zero holding. And not only did he do it when zero holding, whenever they have a one-arm clinch and Parker was still throwing shots because he had a free arm, which is what they teach you, the ref was giving him warnings. Crazy. The Goonies said if Parker had the same reach advantage, as Parker had the same reach advantage, Parker would have won easy. Guys, hold on. Hold up. We're coming through. What up? It's your boy T-Dub. What's blazing the sports? Who are we speaking with?
Hey, man. This is Southside H-Town, man.
Hey, what up? Hey, man. Southside H-Town. Hey, I'm going to say this, man. Really good to hear your voice, man. You've been around for a long time. Thanks for the call in. What do you think about this fight, man?
Oh, man. I mean, honestly, man, I feel like the fight could have been drawn, man, because AJ and Parker won't really do anything. It was pretty much like a boxing match, man. I mean, it looked close, but it was about to hold it or pitch it. And that damn referee, man, I don't know what the hell that referee was doing, man, because when Parker was fighting the shots in, he'll come up and break it in. So, yeah, it was just a weird boxing match, man. I mean, I feel like the scores could be a little bit closer. I mean, the 119, 110. I mean, but that's the way they do it in the UK. I mean, the scoring in the UK, man, I mean, you got to be honest, man. That's how why they can't go to the UK, man, because they didn't rob his ass of that belt, man. I mean, why did I go to Vegas in the fight, man?
Hey, you know what, man, that really lets me know is they're going to force Wilder over there, because at the end, they came back and interviewed Anthony Joshua, and they asked Anthony Joshua to say, hey, are you going to go over and conquer America now? Basically, is he going to go and fight on America's soil? He said, no. They made us come over there for years. I'm making them come here, paying all the expensive money. So, man, sad to say, I don't think Wilder will ever fight Joshua in America, only if he goes to UK and knock out Anthony Joshua in the UK.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, man, I think Wilder does knock out AJ, man. After seeing the fight today, man, I think Wilder's got the speed, man. I think he got the skills. I mean, yeah, he throw like big shots with the all right hands, man. But I mean, he got power, man. He went toe to toe with Luis Ortiz, man. He can't hit on Wilder, man. He's a beast, man. I mean, so I feel like he'll win. I mean, he'll gonna have to win by a knockout, man, because there's no way you'll get it this season in London, man, or Wembley. I think about Wembley Stadium. I mean, there's no way you get that decision in the UK, man. So he's never go for the knockout, man. But I think he can do it, man. I think.
You know what? From watching this fight, I would definitely say I see opportunity for Wilder, especially since Wilder do have a pretty good reach, and Anthony Joshua really don't have a lot of head movement. So I really do believe early on, if the fight happens, and I really do hope the fight happens, I think early on in round 1, I think Wilder is going to land that right hand, and we're going to see from round 1 if Joshua can take it. But we're just going to see now, guys, that if he can do it. Southside, do you want to, I don't know if you got any social media, but do you want to let the people know how they can follow you in that case?
Oh, no, wait, actually, no. I just, deactivated my Facebook, man, but like I said, I'm on YouTube, just subscribe to the Southside H-Town.
All right, perfect, man. Hey, thanks for the call. I'm gonna do a lot more of these call in with the numbers, man. So, like I said, call in whenever you want. Thanks again.
Okay, brother. God bless you, man. You have a good day, man. Nice talking to you, man.
Hey, man. God bless. Thanks for being a subscriber, man. It's always a good time. Thank you.
I appreciate my brother. Appreciate you. Have a good one.
All right, guys. Listen. That was one of our own that's in the building, guys, south side of H-Town. You can see him in a live chat right now. Thank you for calling, guys. He gave his opinion on what he thought about the fight, which was a really good opinion. If you have something different, if you have another side of the story, if you want to call it different, remember, guys, you're always welcome to call the phone. It is still live for any other caller. Until then, your boy is going to talk. Keep It Real Boxing is in the house, guys. He is from the UK. He said, I scored at 115 and 113. He gave to AJ. Bobby said, Wilder ain't stupid to fight Joshua in the UK. We all saw what happened today. Keep It Real Boxing said, close fight. Keep It Real Boxing said, but if I was Wilder, I wouldn't be worried about by the performance from AJ. All right, so I'm going to touch on all that. Keep It Real Boxing, the scorecard 115, 113. I can respect that, to be honest. If you get it to AJ, I can respect that. I think that 12th round really made a big play. I think Joshua took that 12th round, and in my eyes, that might have been what edged him, that I would have gave Joshua the fight. But I wouldn't have been scared if they'd have called a draw, and I wouldn't have been shocked if they'd have gave it a slim lead to Parker. I thought it was a really big competitive fight. I thought Joseph Parker had a lot of trouble dealing with that reach, and I thought Joshua had a lot of trouble dealing with Joseph Parker accurate movements. Honestly, I think the only thing is, it's a shame. It is a downright shame to have judges. And what I was telling Bob was, I told Bob, I said, listen, it doesn't matter if they get judges from it don't matter if it's American. Look at the judges tonight. One from the US, one from the UK, one from New Zealand. All three had it stupid. And just like when Pacquiao, when he fought in Australia, I believe he had a couple judges from the US, and they had it stupid as well. I thought Pacquiao won that fight. It doesn't matter, man. Sometimes when things are in the works and you got that hometown crowd behind you, the commentating plays a big part of it. Also, just hometown cooking, man. Like I told people, I did not see Parker getting a decision in Joshua back hometown. Keep It Real Boxing says the commentary here in the UK was very biased. You know, and I can see that. I can see it being, because it's home cooking, man. And to me tonight, Joshua made it very clear that he's never going to fight anyone outside the UK. Even Lennox Lewis, the great Lennox Lewis, who, I don't care where you're from, you have to respect this guy. Even now, you can look back and learn a lot from Lennox Lewis as a person, as a man, as a fighter. Even he said for Joshua to be great, he needs to travel. He needs to go fight. Joshua made it 100% clear that he doesn't have any interest in fighting in the U.S. They asked him about it. He said no. The only way I see him fighting in the U.S. is some kind of way in the first fight if Wilder can knock him out. Because, listen, I would bet my kids' savings. I would bet my 401k that Wilder would not win a decision against Joshua in the UK. It just won't happen. Parker, who had it closer to anybody The judges had it like he was getting dog walked from second one to the end of it. He was getting dog walked. They didn't want to give him a round. There's no way in my mind that I believe that Wilder can get a decision. Now, guys, listen, even though I'm talking about the judges, which was horrible, the referee who kept breaking up inside fighting, which was horrible, I think Joshua still came to do his fight. I think some of his things might have been neutralized, but he still fought. He still fought. He tried to throw the big guns. He landed some nice hooks. He missed some near-death experience uppercuts. And if you thought he won, I'm not mad at you because I can see that. The thing that I couldn't see is everything else. The commentating, the scoring, the referee, all those things didn't seem quite right. But Keep It Real Boxing says no way Wilder would get a decision in the UK. No way. To be honest, I think they wouldn't even give Deontay Wilder a round because of his style, because of the hype. And that's the thing, man. And that's the thing with Wilder. If Wilder takes this fight, he's got to be knowing that I can't win without a knockout. It cannot go 12 rounds. I have to get a knockout. Otherwise, he is just waiting to hear them say he lost and Joshua won. Again, guys, it's T-Dub with Players in the Sports. The lines are open, guys. We just had a great caller, Southside of H-Town, called in. He is also back in the chat room screaming out, "Boom Squad!" Which it's the fight that everybody want to see next, man. I really hope this fight can happen. And I hope they put the scorecard together just like they did with, not like they did, but like Luis Ortiz suggested. Dylan White fight Luis Ortiz and Anthony Joshua fight Wilder. To be honest, I think that card right there, you could throw that on pay-per-view and that will sell. If you don't put it on pay-per-view and you keep it where I can get it just on my local prescribed Showtime cable channels, I will love it even more. But that fight would do major numbers. Major numbers. All right, guys. Just made my boy Southside of H-Town moderator right there with Keep It Real Boxing. Guys, listen. Keep It Real Boxing put out good stuff. Our Red Sox fan, Mosley Boxing. This is what we do, guys. So, before I get ready to wrap it up, unless you have another caller, I'm going to give you my roundup thoughts. Joshua fought. He got the decision. He got the win. Parker did a lot of things good to slow down the offense of Joshua. All right, guys, we got one more. Hold on. Oh, just lost it, guys. Thought we had one more caller coming in. Maybe they'll call back. But we're going to stay right to it. Guys, just like Keep It Real Boxing says, hit the like button, guys. Take a second to subscribe. Listen, I am giving you big channel material. Live, interacting. You can almost touch me, guys. I'm like 3D type material. So help your boy grow. Let's become bigger and let's grow. The only way I'm going to get bigger, just like any of the big channels, is with your help. Subscribe, like, share. I give you post-fight chat. I give you a ton of live videos. I give you recaps, predictions, and more. Guys, but my boy Southside H-Town just said good boxing channel, my brother. Listen, definitely trying to give it to you, man. Your boy box, your boy train, your boy's doing his thing. Like I said, guys, your boy T-Dub make it do what it do, better yet, but it does. Again, guys, I thought Joseph Parker did very well. I thought Joseph Parker shocked the world in his effort. Here we go, guys. Oh. Yo, what up? This your boy T-Dub. What's blazing the sports? We are here live. Who we got on the phone?
Man, what's up, man? It's Drake.
Drake, what's good? What's good, my dude?
Oh, man, I just wanted to call and tell you that I love your commentating, dude. I thought you were great, man. You're doing a great job. You're small. This is my first time listening to you. I'm going to keep you. I subscribe today. I hope it helps you out. You grow. And I'm with the Bomb Squad, baby.
Hey.
We're gonna put in AJ to rest. We're gonna go ahead and go to the AJ. You can't put him to rest. That's all I got to say.
Hey, one thing before I get you out of here, man. Hey, the fight Joshua won. Just two things. What do you think about the scorecard? And what do you think about that referee?
I think all of it was off. The scorecards, I think they was already written before the fight started. That's what it looked like to me, and they just sit there and enjoy some festivity. I think it's really closer to a draw, but I can see how Joshua could have won, but not by that much. Like I say, I think they just wrote it down and tried to make him look good. But like I say, Bomb Squad, baby, we ain't gonna worry about this because we're gonna put it in sleep, ass or face down.
All right, thanks again, guys. Listen, we just had another great caller, man. And hey, this is the first time your boy T-Dub really taking callers in. So you know what, man? I'm trying to see. I'm trying to make T-Dub. I'm trying to make What's Blazing. I want to be more interacting, you know, because I got like a lot of people like Keep It Real Boxing, been around for a while, Side of A-Sound, you know, our Red Sox fan. And I want to give anybody, I don't even care if you don't like what I'm saying, but I want to give you that voice and an opportunity to say it on my show, to say it live, and, you know, even give yourself a shout out. I'm not worried about it. But, guys, everybody's going to be looking at AJ and Bomb Squad come from here. I really want this fight to happen. Listen, I've been doing tons of videos about Anthony Joshua and Wilder. Tons of videos about pushing it. Guys, Anthony Joshua, after the fight, said, I'm gonna take a page from Dylan White. And they asked him who do he want next. He said, Wilder, what's up, Wilder? Deontay, I want you. He got all hype. He said he want Wilder next. They asked him, if Wilder was in his ring, what would it take for you to defeat him? And he said, he paused for a minute. He said, get him in his ring. I'm going to knock him out. Guys, I love confidence like that because you know what? It lets me know that you want to make the fight happen. I hope, I pray that Deontay Wilder is calling Al Heyman or whoever else. Listen, make this fight happen. Take whatever they got. I know I can't win a decision. I'm not going over there to win a decision. If Mike O got to go because they robbed me, I don't care. I think I can knock him clean out. Get booked at. I hope Eddie Hearn is serious. I hope Eddie Hearn is not playing games. I hope they get this fight made. I'm telling you right now, your boy T-Dub is going to be doing tons of videos. And whenever I'm at work, I won't have a call-in number, guys. But what I'm going to do now, whenever I go live, I'm going to do the call-in number where you can call in. Keep It Real Boxing said, great live shows as always, bro. Thank you, man. You know your boy T-Dub always trying to make it do what it do, man. Give a shout out. I give love and receive love back. I thank you for it. Guys, again, this your boy T-Dub with Blazing Sports. I'm going to go and get out of here. If some kind of way, some more stuff come in my mind today, you already know your boy T-Dub is going to go live. Again, always making it do what it do. Better yet, what it does.